wide. Gautama used to tell them to start with Ganana. Ganana means counting of the breaths. 100 counting, 1 to 100. When count misses, they have to start from 1 again, till he count it perfectly. That is the first step Gautama taught. Gautama taught to the beginners whose thoughts are very much uncontrollable. Observe the flow of breath, the way it flows, no disturbance. Observe the complete inhalation, beginning to end. Observe the complete exhalation, beginning to end. And the two major gaps where inhalation meets exhalation and where exhalation meets inhalation. These gaps are very important. I will let you know how they are important. The first step is Ganana. The second step where you are observing the breath is called Anugama. Anugama means observe the breath the way it is. Without any alteration, without any pause, without any jerk. Without any gap, uninterrupted flow of breath, inflow and outflow. This is called Anugama. The third step is Stapana. Stapana means where you have to observe the breath. You have to observe breath exactly in the oval shape between your hands. The hands are placed in the lower abdomen as a reference point of observing the breath. When you breathe in, the abdomen has to rise. The way a child breathes, abdomen rises with every inflow of breath. With every exhalation, the abdomen goes within it. जब सांस लेते हैं पेट आगे आता है, सांस छोड़ने के टाइम पे पेट अंदर जाता है. Relaxedly, no forceful movements. Relaxed, gently, smoothly, and viscerally. What is the number viscerally? Antarmukha. Inside. You have to observe the breath inside. That is called as Stapana. You have to stabilize the breath. When you inhale, abdomen rises. When you exhale, abdomen goes within. Smoothly, gently, passively, viscerally, internally, happily. Happily. Relaxedly. This is a rest time. Meditation is rest time. No efforts. Forget about the whole world. When we close our eyes, we are just within ourselves. We are with ourselves. And that is the only job we have here. Nothing else. At the Stapana, at the place of Stapana, the head and heart become one. your thoughts and emotions become one. नाक और नाभि को अनुसंधान करना है, नाक और नाभि को अनुसंधान करना है, इस अनुसंधान को बोलते स्थापना. Nose and navel should be in one line. The Ana and Apana, they both meet each other to become Samana at this place. Ana and Apana become Samana at the place where you are keeping your hands, the Brahma Mudra. And this Kendra is called as Hiranyagarbha. Hiranyagarbha means, Hiranya means gold, Garbha means womb. The golden womb, Swami Rama says, golden womb is your only teacher. Your golden womb, everyone has a golden womb. Hiranyagarbha. That is your real teacher, only teacher. The source of everything. Sthapana is the important point here. Observe inhalation. When you inhale, the abdomen raises. When you exhale, the abdomen goes weakening. Observe the point where inhalation meets exhalation. Observe the point where exhalation meets inhalation. Exhalation is more important than inhalation. When you exhale, you are exhaling all your thoughts, all your emotions into your abdomen. It is a black hole. Hiranyagarbha is a black hole. It absorbs everything. It nullifies everything. It neutralizes everything. It annihilates everything. It is center of illumination. The Anugama is moved into Sthapana, third step of Aanapansati. Ana and Apana meet at Samana. Second half of exhalation is even more important. Please understand this. Second half of exhalation is even more precious, vital, and very important. The terminal point of exhalation is the moment of miracle. You have to observe the whole cycle of breath for just one moment of, that is end of exhalation. Where exhalation ends and turn into inhalation. That is the moment of nirvana. It sinks into your Hiranyagarbha or Ara. Internally, the consciousness gets internalized. And this is the time when Shwasa turns into Vyasa. Initially you observe only Shwasa. Now Vyasa becomes important. Attention becomes very important. Catch hold of Vyasa now, not Shwasa. And that is the fourth step of Aanapansati, otherwise called as Upalakshana. Here, in the step of Upalakshana, breath has turned into energy. You are observing energy. There is no Shwasa here. Shwasa has become Swaha, swallowed. Energy. The movement of energy, the transformation of breath into energy happens at the stage 4, it is Upalakshana. The end of exhalation, as I told, is extremely important. So much important that you have to observe the entire cycle of breath only for this particular moment. It is a moment of nirvana. In every cycle of breath, there is one moment of nirvana, that is end of exhalation. And that sinks into Hiranyagarbha, the connector to the universe. Your antenna of the universe is your Hiranyagarbha, your Guru, real Guru, within. The nose and navel should be in one line. Consciousness is more important than energy. Please understand this. Like we have 7 meridians called as chakras. We have only one center for consciousness, that is Hiranyagarbha. Consciousness rules and governs energy. It controls energy. There is only one center of consciousness. Now we are moving to the 5th stage. This is called as Vivarta. Vivarta means energy has become consciousness now. Shakti has turned into Chaitanya. The state where energy turns into consciousness. No more breath, no more energy. You have become consciousness. And you are observing that. A serpent eating its own tail. When consciousness watches its own self, when consciousness is bent upon itself, it finds its center, it finds its nucleus, it finds its source, it finds its origin, the origin of consciousness. That is called as Kushala Mula. Kushala Mula, Mula means the root of consciousness. The origin of consciousness, the very spot of emergence of consciousness, the residence of consciousness, that is the lower belly inside, which is called as Hiranyagarbha. Keep your mind in your lower belly, called as Hiranyagarbha. So we observe Janana, Anugama, Sthapana, Upalakshana, Vivarta, Kushala Mula. Once this center is identified, once you are with that, the way every child lives there, the way every animal breathes and lives there, every master, every enlightened man breathes through his abdomen and finds himself there. The origin of consciousness, the source of everything. Kushala Mula. Keep yourself straight, nose and navel in one straight line. When you find your center of consciousness, you attain Nirvana. The last step is Nirvana. What is Nirvana? Gautama Buddha called it as Nibbana. Nibbana. Nibbana means vapor. Steam. When you boil rice, it becomes steam. Water becomes steam. When you boil water, water becomes steam. The steam is called Nibbana. The mind is evaporated. The patterns are evaporated. The attitudes are evaporated. The belief systems are evaporated. The attitudes, beliefs, habits, everything is vaporized. Empty, totally clean. This is Nibbana. You have reached the boiling point. At the boiling point, water becomes steam. Water becomes vapor. This is the complete Aanapansati, the way Buddha taught and promulgated and wanted everyone to get into. Ana, Apana become Samana, and this Brahma-Kendra, Hiranyagarbha, which is the source of your knowledge and wisdom, which is the connector with the entire cosmos and universe. Not only during the so-called formal meditative sitting, every time you breathe entire life, the breath has to happen in the belly. The breath has to happen in the belly. The way a child breathes, the way every animal breathes, the way every enlightened one breathes, he breathes through the belly. Gently, passively, relaxedly. Great enjoyment, great ecstasy, great bliss. Now slowly, half open your eyes. Don't open your eyes completely, but half open your eyes. Half open. But मनोनेत्र जो है वो हर क्षेत्र पे रहना है. Mind's eye should be on the Hiranyagarbha. మనోనేత్రం హిరణ్యగర్భం మీదే ఉండాలి. సగం కళ్ళు తెరవండి. Not total opening. When you half open your eyes, but the mind's eye should be inverted, internalized. The lower belly. Slowly open your eyes. Don't rub your eyes. Don't rub your eyes. Don't rub your eyes. Keep it like that. Stay calm. Stay calm. Don't clap. Keep silence. Stay calm. Keep your mind side and Hiranyagarbha, the source of your wisdom and consciousness. The Aanapanasati of the Vedic tradition turned into Aanapanasati of Pali tradition.